Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marticher with your outlook for December 1st, 2017. We have a fun month coming up here. A lot of activity, a lot of cold weather coming within a week. But in the next week or so, we're going to be near to slightly above average for these temperatures, and that is going to abruptly change, we think, as we head toward the middle to the end of the next week. So here's today. We have a cold front that came through overnight. That is now going to be situated like this. This morning, here's your area of high pressure that's moving in behind it. So we have mostly sunny skies expected today, mostly clear skies overnight tonight. Temperatures behind this frontal boundary was not very productive this is, as far as this front is concerned. We'll be a little bit lower than we were yesterday, but only by a few degrees. Temperatures in the upper 40s to low 50s across the coverage area from north to south, so not really too cold. Pretty much seasonable, what we should be for this time of year, and it's going to hang around near to slightly above average through the entire weekend, we think, and maybe again on Monday before we warm up Tuesday ahead of the next cold front. So I'll take you through these days here. Here's a look at Saturday. High pressure is going to be controlled, so a partly to mostly sunny day here on Saturday. Very nice weekend. Again, near to slightly above average temperatures both days. Winds should not be too much of a factor, so it'll feel seasonable. It'll feel like it should for this time of year. Nothing too cold or too mild, and that is going to continue here on Sunday. There's a look at Sunday with high pressure again sitting right over top of the area. And one more day we have here is Monday. Monday, the high pressure is going to start scooting east a little bit, and you have this mess here that is going to move in from the west, and this is going to be our cold front, or this is the actual storm that's driving the cold front that's moving eastward, and this is going to change the pattern, we think, once we head into the middle of next week. So let's take this a little bit into smaller increments and move this forward. We're going to get into late Monday night here, and you can see the clouds starting to increase, maybe some showers starting across our western areas or very early Tuesday morning, and this is with the cold front moving eastward, and that will have periods of showers that will bring with it throughout the day. Nothing really too crazily heavy here, it doesn't look like. But then that front will move steadily eastward. Now, there's a couple different things happening with this. This is now looking at early Monday morning. And the GFS today, which I chose not to show, has a snow event along the I-95 corridor. I don't give that money merit. I think snow will come with time. If you look at our website, the header of the website says exactly when we project the first snowfall to be, and that's between the 11th and 18th. We maintain that, so we think this is going to be too early. This is December 6th, all right, and the GFS today tried to develop an area of low pressure right behind it, and it was this one right here, and brought a little bit closer to the coast as the cold air was crashing in, and it gave a snow event back here in the interior. It had since lost that in its more recent 18Z run. The primary low is up here, but had this little trailing low that's trying to form here, like an elongated low look here, and it is trying to catch up the cold air to the moisture that's still available. I do think it's a possibility that at the end of this precipitation, before it ends, for some interior locations on Wednesday, you could see a few snowflakes mixing in toward the tail end if this cold air can catch up to it in time. If it is still, or precipitation has already ended and it's too far east, it won't really matter. It'll just temperatures will drop throughout the day here on Wednesday from its earlier highs earlier in the morning. All right, so that system moves away, and then we get into Thursday. And we get the colder temperatures settle in. Colder temperatures, but dry still. We think we're going to be in a dry pattern straight through about at least the 10th, but maybe longer than that. We'll see. But we do think our first measurable snowfall will occur between the 11th and 18th. That week right there will be our first measurable snowfall across at least areas northwest of I-95. And here is that cold coming in, and this one means business, and this is not going anywhere. I did have the opportunity before recording this video to take a look at the latest Euro Weeklies, and the Euro Weeklies are suggesting that from maybe basically next Wednesday or next Thursday onward, Thursday through the end of the run, which goes through the end of the year, so New Year's Eve, straight through New Year's Eve, it is going to be cold, and it's going to stay cold, and this is below average cold, so we expect this to stick around for a while. This is not something that's transient, and if I just take this to a little bit forward and just see what this does with these temperatures, you can see that trough just stays here. I'm moving ahead a couple days at a time here, and it's really not going anywhere, and when it does start to pull out a little bit, more reloads and comes in and just it just reignites this thing. So it's not going to go anywhere, we don't think. This is going to be sticking around for a while, and it looks like this may happen through at least the end of the year where we stay below average. So the month of December, our projection was below average to begin with. I don't think there's any reason to change that from what I'm seeing right now, and we will have snow chances starting to present themselves as the pattern gets a little bit more amplified sometime during the week, a second week of December. This is something, if you followed our long-range outlooks, we have projected now for over a month. And this is our target period. Second week of December, we'd see a change, and lo and behold, now it looks like it's going to occur. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for December 1st, 2017. Have a great Friday.